Okay, today is March 13, 2014. Heck of a day today, so kind of surprised a lot of people. But was kind of expected. We sort of see it coming, right? The market was kind of flagging us. It's basically went up to too far, too fast. But I guess the continuous selling that's kind of get people a little bit scared. But if you look at it, we're essentially on the S&P 500, we're looking for it to try to hold this 1849, 1848 level. And you can see that actually closed down. And right now, we're essentially looking for that Monday low, that March the 3rd. That's the after the Monday after that weekend where Russia went into Ukraine. So we're basically looking at this particular low to see would it hold at that 1834 level. And if it doesn't, then we probably, looking at this particular pivot low here, somewhere around the 1826, 1827, then the next level would be somewhere around this 1819. So because there's some confluence here, if we also put in the Fibonacci retracement over here, and you can see that there is on this 618, and if we take a look at this level here, so it's pretty close to this 618. So we got this little confluence. So we might see in this 127, 128 might be one of the support level. But I think a lot of people was looking at this 152, essentially this 148, 149. So it's kind of booked this level today. Who knows? We might get a little bit pop because this market right now is still in a never land that you can't just go in and short or go in and long because one of these things could pop up. Right? So it's not like it's just going to go down. So you got to keep that in mind because this right here could be a similar type of play as these two instances. So just have to bear in mind and just sit tight, watch your stop, and be careful not to go gun ho and initiate short or long. I wouldn't be initiating any new position until I get a gold signal again. But right now I'm just kind of watching all my stop and require me to tighten it up or to basically just get out and move to the sideline, then I do that. Right? And here's the Dow Industrial, similarly the Dow Jones, and right now we're basically looking for it to hold this particular level here. Right? This is also that Monday after the Russian went into Ukraine. So we're basically looking at that, and right now, it kind of holding above that low. So it might break that tomorrow. Who knows? But anything is possible. So if we also put in the Fibonacci retracement tool here, let me take this out, and we could also see some confluence somewhere on these retracement levels. See this right here on this 1062 to 618, which is the low of that Monday. And we were looking at this 250 area here, to hold, basically it's this particular pivot here. And certainly it didn't take too much for the Dow to just move right to it today. And then we'll look at the NASDAQ 100. Again, the NASDAQ 100, we essentially was looking for this particular level. And right now, it appears that it might be coming down and test this pivot high for possible support here if it continue to come down. So again, if we put in the Fibonacci retracement, we can also see some confluence on some of those levels. You see right here, and here's that level right now, and this is a 618, which is 3619, 3618 area. So we'll see. Keep an eye on this particular level here. Again, this is the that Monday low, the March 3rd. So keep an eye on that. Although it sort of went through it today, but it didn't close below it. So it seems to be holding up. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Tomorrow is Friday option expiration. So there's another little bit of a volatility game on there. So it's all dependent. I believe tomorrow. Oh no, okay. It's next week is the monthly. Okay, if it's a monthly, then you could count on additional volatility. And here's the Russell 2000. Looking for, yesterday we were looking at the possibility of this being, providing the support and was kind of holding up and it's kind of bounce off of that. So, but today you see that it went to it and validated that. So again, we're essentially looking for that Monday low here now for the possible support. And if we go and also put up the Fibonacci retracement, we could also see some of these level that's being retraced right down here. You see this Monday low is sitting at 618. Right, so you got to keep an eye on some of these things because there's more than one type of trader out there. There's people looking at these flip level, and they trade against those. So certainly, this kind of put up a little bit more validity on the low here to be a possibility of a support level if it come down. So and if we take a look at the ETF, for example, here's a spider again. We're essentially looking for this to hold. Now the spider actually came up, and that's probably because of the S&P 500 future. So the cash index might be a little bit lagging behind this thing. And then we look at the Dow Jones, the diamond. So again, we're basically looking for this thing to come down and possibly test this level somewhere around this 160.45. These are all that March 3rd, that Monday low that we're looking at. And similarly for the Q, it came down and moved back up. So again, we're probably looking at to come back and retest that tomorrow or maybe in the coming day. And wouldn't be surprised to see it actually penetrate too and come down to this particular level here, probably about 88.50. Then on the the IWM, the Russell 2000 ETF, we'll be looking at this particular level here, this low here. So that is about the 115.50, somewhere around there. And if that doesn't hold, then we'll probably be looking at somewhere down here at this level, maybe maybe on the 113, 114.